What's up, guys? Anders here with another video for you. Today we're going to take a look at the Chaos Rift. It's something that I mentioned in my Global Labs note, but I also wanted to get into it since there is the ability to test it out on test server, so I did just that. But before we get into it, I want to thank the supporters of this channel. You guys help keep these videos going, so thank you so much for the support. If you want to help out, you can do so by subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, liking or disliking this video, and hitting that bell icon. Bell is good, so please ding the bell to get notified when I upload my next video. Now, Chaos Rift is something that I briefly mentioned. It's something that they want to do. It will spawn at random, supposedly, and you can just kill all these spawns of mobs that come out, and you can get ancient spirit powder instead of trash loot out of them. They have two set spawns for us in test server in Valencia, one near the Oasis and one near the Pilgrim's Haven node. So I went over to the Pilgrim's Haven node, didn't really know what to look for, but there's just that hovering black star in the sky, don't really know what to do. So apparently if you get right underneath it, it will trigger the spawns and you'll start fighting the mobs. Now immediately as I start fighting, I noticed these guys are kind of tanky. It's not a solo venture for sure. The test server character I use has 285 CUDA. Being solo for this is not going to be feasible, I think. I grinded these spawns for about 20 minutes before I said, okay, I mean, this is going to take forever because being solo is not the way to do this. It was doable for me just because I had a lot of DP, but for a normal scenario, it just wouldn't be able to be done. I noticed that the Ancient Spirit Powder did not get affected by loot scrolls, so that's the first thing I tested. Every single mob has a set amount that they drop, so the smaller mobs will drop 1, the slightly larger mobs will drop 3, and then the Cyclops that spawn, they drop 4, and I guess when the Ogre spawns, he can drop 5 or 6 probably. So that's the spawns and the loot that you can think of. Nothing else drops. Nothing else at all. So it's just Ancient Spirit Powder. If you can clear them quickly, it's probably a decent farm. If you're having trouble killing 4 or 5, they're not just going to spawn dozens and dozens of mobs and you'll get overwhelmed. You just have to eventually kill the pack that you have or get them down to like 2 or 3, and then more will spawn. The Cyclops, I noticed, will spawn not on top of you but nearby, so you don't have to pull them immediately. And overall, it was pretty chill. I don't know. I mean, you have to have a lot of gear to grind them really quickly. Otherwise, I just don't know if it's feasible for a normal scenario. Overall, like I said, I did like 20 minutes of it, and I think it's okay. If you have more people in your group, you can probably clear faster. You can get the mobs to spawn more. So the Ancient Spirit Powder that you get isn't too low. It would have been nice if they were affected by loot scroll, but maybe that's asking like a little too much. I'm wondering if, because this is out in the open, basically any other person on test server, had they wanted to, they could come up and attack me while I'm trying to grind this. But obviously, test server is like 20 people right now. It's not many people, and I don't think anyone was even doing Chaos Rifts. So, you know, that didn't happen. I don't know what they want to do with this. It seems already kind of hard. You would have to have a lot of gear or have many people with at least like 261 CUDA, I would say, to farm efficiently. Otherwise, it's kind of a waste of your time. It was a bit underwhelming, but I think it was honestly because I was just doing it solo. Definitely with like 1 or 2 more people that are around that level should be fine. And after that, I think it should be okay. We'll see how it goes in Korea. If it really is in Korea only Arsha that gets this kind of stuff, that'll be interesting. Maybe to instigate some sort of conflict between trying to get the spot, but the spot would have to be really good for these Chaos Rifts. If, like I said, if you're in a group of people and you're wanting to do some PvP but also some PvE, you can find these Chaos Rifts and maybe fight as you try and fight the mobs, fight other players or other groups. And that'll be kind of fun, I think. So I think that's what they're going for. I hope it works out. For me, again, it's hard to judge it because I was solo. It has potential. And I just wanted to bring you guys a little bit more detailed video on Chaos Rifts because I know I just kind of glossed over it a little bit just because they didn't really give us a lot of information. But I noticed that they did have a spawn for us on test server. So I wanted to go over there and check it out for you guys. Let me know what you think about the Chaos Rift. Do you think it's going to be good? Do you think it's going to be like kind of like PvE, PvP kind of thing for people that want to do a little bit of both, or maybe kind of bored of just PvE grinding or just going on Arsha and dueling in Star's End forever? Let me know in the comments. And as always, guys, thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. What?
Okay.
Holy, please. Yo, what is this? Fucking Doom Horse shit. What the fuck? And now I lost corrupted. This feels bad. I'm gonna try and kill these snipers, okay?
Yeah. Wait, did one die? Yeah.
Yeah, where'd you go? How many?
5. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's 1 Kafras, another 5.
I got 5. That was it.
Yeah. And you only looted one.
It's only looted 1. There were 3. You got 2. I got 1. Unbelievable. Yep. Good game.
And
we're getting XP for this.
Yeah.
I've gone up like 0.1%. Feels good.
Yeah.
Who needs Mirror Monk?
Oh, got.
You got
loot
2?
From 2 of them.
Nice.
And you got the 3rd.
Yeah, feels good. No shared loot.